Good morning again. AJ here. It's Monday, August 24. Join me today in Psalms 140 and 141. These two psalms are in a cluster of 8 Davidic psalms near the end of Book 5. Scholars don't know for sure, but some suspect that these Davidic psalms were actually found after King David died. And so they were stuck in the Psalter later. Whether or not that's the case, we know a little bit about David's biography in our march through the Psalms beginning in June. Before David became the king, King Saul was out to get him. And after he became the king, a number of folks were out to get him, gunning for his head in a number of different ways. Given all the persecution and turmoil and darkness and physical pain that David went through, one of the things that I found curious in these two psalms was the theme of lips. It seems to me, given the physical pain and turmoil that he went through, the words of his enemies wouldn't be all that powerful. But despite his physical suffering, we know that the words of hurt can bring great pain to the heart and soul. May we recognize that that is the case and season our speech accordingly. We can do great harm to folks' hearts, and we can do great blessing to folks' hearts. And I pray that we would all do a better job of guarding our mouth and bringing a soothing balm to folks' souls rather than pain. Despite so much heartache, words of others can still do great damage, as we see in these two psalms. Let's do what David does in the 141st Psalm, verse 3. He says, "Lord, set up a guard for my mouth, keep watch at the door of my lips. May the Lord protect us from saying stupid things or saying correct things with harm in our tone." So let's be guardians of our lips, and may the Lord protect us from ourselves in that way. Another thing from 141 verse 5 this time, "Let the righteous one strike me. It's an act of faithful love. Let him rebuke me. It is oil for my head. Let me not refuse it." I love the words here in verse 5. What would be pain, words of challenge, or even outright criticism or correction, instead they are oil on my head. They're a soothing balm to my soul. And that only is the case if we have a biblical posture of humble acceptance toward righteous rebuke. Righteous rebuke can be a stinging thing if we're not in the right mindset and heart posture. But if we strive to be humble and walk with the Lord, then even words that would hurt us can do great help to us if we receive them humbly, act on correction, and exercise repentance and grow closer with the Lord. Only then will the Lord hear our cries for help. These 8 psalms, 7 of them, David is crying to the Lord for help and deliverance and protection from his enemies. And the Lord will only help us, deliver us, and protect us from our enemies if we have a posture of humble repentance, willing to accept righteous rebuke, and striving to walk more closely with him. Only then can we say what he says at the end of number 140, "Surely the righteous will praise your name, and the upright will live in your presence." When we strive to walk more closely with him, we know that he hears our cry and answers us in his faithful love. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and we look forward to being with you again very soon.